So I'm starting the vlog a lot earlier in the week than I have in a while, and I don't really know why. I wasn't planning on starting it today, but I figured this week is gonna be so hectic that like it's just gonna be really piecey. Um, I haven't even edited yet alone uploaded the vlog that's supposed to go up today, which like I'm not too bad out of shape if it happens tomorrow, but I'd like to get it up today. Um, but yeah, I have a couple of packages that came in and I was like, why not? Like this is not even like, that big of a deal, but I was like, I can open up what came in the mail and probably make dinner. I think what I made for dinner, not in the vlog that will have just come up when I get it up, but maybe in the vlog before that, I like preheated a shakshuka starter type of thing that I made, and I'm making one tonight because I ate the last of that, so I got the ingredients to make a new one. I don't actually know how many servings it'll make. It'll either make like 4 or 6-ish, depending on how I split it. Because like it doesn't seem like a lot on its own, but then like when I actually eat it, um, I add in like cheese and eggs and stuff like that, maybe even top with some avocado. And I usually have like a piece of bread or naan or something with it. So it doesn't actually need to be that big of a serving like the actual starter on its own. And like I've got these 2 cans. This is a really big can, like, and then like tomato paste. I don't know. I'll probably use both. And so this doesn't seem like a lot on its own, but once I add in this and like probably a whole onion or at least half of an onion and like a bunch of like mini sweet peppers, it will be even more substantial. So like I think it's definitely going to make 6 servings. So I will keep 3 of them, freeze the other 3, and of course have one for dinner tonight. But yeah, so I'm gonna make dinner, but first I'm gonna open the packages I just went downstairs to get. I did not know I did not know that I had more than one. I got the notification for one of them, and then when I looked, it wasn't just that one. So here we go. I keep getting interrupted because my mom keeps calling me, even though she's in class, Zoom class, as we all are, for different things that pop up, and I'm like, Mom, just wait until you're not in class anymore. Like, what would you tell me? Actually, at this point, my mom does not care what I'm doing because I've made it this far without any real issues, so. Isn't that kind of crazy though? Like for anybody who has like or had a parent who was really involved and really just like aware of what they were doing and like their like studying and projects and things like that, like you get to a point where I mean they still care, but where they let go, and I still feel like I need to explain a lot of things to her. She doesn't care, like at all. Unless I have like an issue that I'm bringing to her, like she does care about that, but like she's not like, what are you working on? What are you doing? Like, do you have something due soon? No. Okay, so I've got some like Walmart brand, basically Crystal Light. I wanted something that was like sugar-free, but like wasn't water or LaCroix, so I got some of this. This is grape. And then also got just like new hair stuff for my curly hair. Can you get this? It's fine. It's Shea Moisture. If you haven't been following, I like cut off a decent amount of hair in January because I wanted to see like my curly hair, and so I just grew it out for a while. um, really only like 6 months that I was actively trying to grow it out, but I already had like a decent amount of healthy hair. And so like I just cut off all the dead ends or most of the dead ends in January. And so I've been trying different things this is what I settled on. It's not too heavy because I have fine hair, and if it's too heavy, it just like I don't know, it's just not that great. But this is light enough that it doesn't drag it down or like just make it over, I don't know, just too much product, but it's also thick enough that it still like gives definition. So that's what I got from Walmart. And then so I saw truff just like on the interwebs, and I like truffle oil on things like risotto, but I particularly like having like truffle mayo with like, I mean, like if I make a wrap or a quesadilla or like a really nice burger with really good cheese, but especially with fries if I make them. And I figured they had truffle mayo. They actually just came out with their truffle oil, which I might have bought instead, but it's fine. So I got some truffle mayo, box within a box, and like my ideal would be like a duck fat fry with truffle mayo as like my biggest indulgence. And I don't think I've ever been to a place that has both. I think like maybe like a place with like garlic mayo. I don't know. It's like super rich and super indulgent. That combination would be a lot, but one day I might be up for the task. Although I'm not making it, like finding a place with it, because I don't know where I would get duck fat for fries. So I bought it online, so I had to get two. I think I could have gone to Neiman Marcus and gotten one, but even Whole Foods. But I didn't want to go to any extra store, so I just ordered it. And this is the size. It's 8 ounces, and I got two. And I think these were like $25 or $30. Like it was a treat yourself type of thing with, like, I think my mom, when I moved a couple months ago, it was so stressful and like not good timing that I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I can do this. And my mom bribed me, and she was like, I'll pay you to move yourself. So I used some of that for another indulgence. Okay, that's enough unboxing stuff. I'm going to make dinner, try to study like a mix of making dinner, eat it. It's pretty early for dinner, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make it. And then between getting last week's vlog edited, which will be very short, I think, and studying, working, writing, all the things that you do in law school. Right, you know better. Hard to see, but you have dinner. You can't see like the shakshuka underneath. Egg and cheese, and break that open. And the timer in the background is me heating up bread, so that's dinner for me. So it's lunchtime, and this is a new salad kit. Instead of going to Sprouts and getting like, I think Taylor Farms pre-made salads, I was like, Trader Joe's has pre-made salads. I just need to get what they have. And I got this one. It's new, it's vegan, And so it's just like a regular salad with like different types of greens. So cabbage and lettuce, which I like both. But yeah, so I eat the normal amount of like their stuff and their toppings, and then I buy extra lettuce to just kind of like beef it up. And then I also will probably add some of this cheese. And then for their dressing, it's already like an okay dressing, but since I'm adding more lettuce to it, I added some like fat-free Greek yogurt, and I always have ranch seasonings, so a little bit of that and lemon juice. And so like it just spreads it out. It tastes basically the same, just maybe a little bit lighter. And yeah, the toppings for this are sunflower kernels, roasted sunflower kernels. Oh, there's also some kale in here too, aside from the romaine and cabbage. And then, but yeah, roasted sunflower kernels and crispy onions. So, is it crispy? Crispy fried onions. So, just like things that I could buy myself, but it was easy to just grab this time. Sometimes if I'm like really committing to a type of salad, I'll just buy the individual pieces if I know they won't go bad. Like crispy onions aren't going to go bad, so like I can buy a thing of that and make different salads over time. I did buy some pumpkin seeds to make another salad, and then I usually have like dried cranberries, and then I'll make like a salad, and the same goes for like making the dressing. I usually will just do like Greek yogurt, some ranch seasoning, maybe like salt and pepper depending on what I'm doing, and like lemon juice. Anyway, I'm gonna put this together and have lunch. I'm also gonna have a couple of pieces of this fried ravioli, or like toasted rav. It's not like St. Louis. It's St. Louis spirit, but it doesn't have any meat in it. Like it's like ravioli with cheese, and I feel like all the toasted rav I've ever had in St. Louis, if it has, I don't even know if it has any cheese in it. I think it's only like meat. So that's a little bit weird. So it's like a mix between St. Louis toasted rav and like mozzarella sticks, but like it has the ravioli in it. So like there is that pasta thing. So I'll just like air fry 2 or 3 pieces and get some marinara. So that's me making lunch. Okay, so it's Wednesday now. I stayed up so late doing work, and I'm kind of still playing catch up, but I am doing co-presidency for one of the affinity groups, one of Color Collective, and I'm meeting with the other co-president for next year so that we can do some planning, and that's important too. So I honestly have to run, but it wouldn't make any sense otherwise. Okay, somehow it is Sunday, and by somehow I mean like there were a lot of late nights. It was, I had my brief due last night, and I was down to the wire for multiple reasons, but that's over. And then the night before, I had a reflection paper due for my intro to IP class. That was not down to the wire, but it didn't help. And like part of this was like me spending a lot of time early on stressing about finding a summer job, which I do have. But like when I didn't have it, that was stressful. Anyway, so Sunday I slept in a little bit, and then I cleaned up a little bit because things got in, I'd say like a pretty significant disarray, just because I would leave stuff places, and like I wasn't putting things away, and I wasn't making my bed unless like I needed to clear my head and needed like that visual cleanness for that area. I wasn't making it, and so I need to clean things up. And then now I am doing a mask, just an Olaplex mask, and I'm about to wash that out and do this mask. I got it as a sample when I did the Sephora sale. It's a moisturizing mask, or hydrating mask, which I like to do as well. And then I kind of want to nap, but that may not happen because my hair will be wet. And then I want to read. I just downloaded the book for book club because I didn't read the last book for book club. And I think this will be a little bit easier because I like having hard copy books. I even like reading hard copy books, but it's harder for me to just like open them and really get started. I think I'm one of the only people in the world who likes not only like Kindle, but like the Kindle app on my phone, because it means that I can read anywhere. Waiting in line to get into Trader Joe's, I'm reading. Sitting waiting for someone in public, I'm reading. Sometimes walking, I'm reading. That's not good, but it is what it is. So yeah, I went ahead and downloaded it for Kindle, and that should make sure that I get through it. I don't need a copy of it. I like having copies of books I think I'm gonna like, and I do think I'll enjoy this one, but it's better to be sure that I'm gonna finish for the book club, which is, I would say, today is the 2nd, so like 9th. Why can't I do math? Like 9th, 16th, and then like 23rd, so it's like 3 weeks from now. And it's just better if I go ahead and get that done and dusted. And like in the app I can also highlight and take notes, which will be helpful for discussion. Yeah, because 3 weeks away and I'm hosting. So, you know what? The mask I'm wearing is already dry and it's early in the day. I should take a nap right now because I'm letting myself have today before I get into craziness. Okay, so I'm here working on walk things because I'm co-presidents with Kanedu, who's actually working, and I'm vlogging. So that's not indicative of how our year will be though.
Do we need recruiting? Like, I know we said we were gonna have recruiting, but then we didn't talk about it with Bailey that much.
Like, it's so easy to write off, and like,
But then it would end up being important.
Yeah, I feel like that whole time period will be really rough on someone if they're not planning for it, or rough on us if we don't plan for somebody to be doing it. My hair is so crunchy, but at this point I just need to stay crunchy until tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna watch The Nevers, which is a new HBO Max show, and it's kind of steampunky, and I've just been enjoying that the past few weeks, making time for that. So I'm gonna watch it and then go to bed.